of craftsmanship and artisanal creations, hand tools for bench work are the timeless companions of skilled tradespeople. These meticulously crafted tools have been the instrument in shaping woods, metals, and other materials for generations. Whether it's in woodworking shop, metalworking studio, or any craft person workspace, these tools are the essence of precision, versatility, and creativity. Hand tools for bench work represent an enduring connection between the craftspeople and the materials they manipulate. They encapsulate the artistry, attention to detail, and pride in workmanship that have defined human craftsmanship for centuries. These tools are the tools of artisans and makers imbued with a history of creation and innovation. These objectives can be incorporated or serve as guidelines for people wishing to improve their hand tools benchwork abilities. First, understand the basic types of function of common hand tools used in benchwork. Second, identify the safety consideration and proper handling techniques for each hand tools. Third, demonstrate the correct usage of hand tools for measuring, marking, cutting, and shaping materials. Fourth, develop proficiency in using hand tools such as chisels, hand planes, saws, hammers, and screwdriver for various woodworking tasks. Fifth, learn to select the appropriate hand tools for a specific benchwork task based on material types, size, and project requirements. 6. Acquire knowledge of tools maintenance and sharpening techniques to ensure optimal performance and longevity of hand tools. 7. Apply the problem-solving skills to troubleshoot issues that may arise during the use of hand tools and implement effective solutions. Hammers. Hammers are essential hand tools used for striking and driving nails, fitting parts, forging metals, and breaking objects apart. They consist of handle and weight head, typically made of metals, that deliver the striking force. Various types of hammers serve different purposes, each designed for a specific task and application. Here are some common types of hammers: claw hammer, ball peen, sledgehammer, rubber mallet, dead-blown hammer, and crosspin hammer. Claw hammer. This is one of the most popular types of hammers. It features a flat striking surface on one end for driving nail and a V-shaped claw on the other for pulling nails or prying materials apart. Meanwhile, the ball peen hammer has rounded striking surface on one end and a ball-shaped pin on the other. It is used for rounding off metal pins and for shaping and forging metals. Ball peen hammers are frequently used by metal workers and blacksmiths. For other types, sledgehammers are large, heavy head, and long handles, designed for heavy-duty tasks such as demolition, driving straights, and breaking through hard materials. Rubber mallet has a rubber, plastic, or wooden head which minimizes damage to delicate surface and is used for tasks where a softer blow is required, such as assembling furniture. Dead-blow hammer feature a hollow head filled with a metal shot or sand, which minimize rebound and deliver more controlled strike. And lastly, cross-pinned hammer. a flat striking surface on one end and a wedge-shaped crosspin on the other. The crosspin is used for shaping metals and closing rivets. Punches. Punches are hand tools used for driving objects such as nails or pins, as well as for making indentation or mark on a workpiece. They typically consist of a pointed or blunt metal rod with a shaped handle for gripping. Punches come in various types, each designed for a specific task and application. Here are some common types of punches. A center punch has a pointed tip and it is used to make a small indentation in a workpiece to guide the drill bit during drilling, ensuring accurate and precise hole placement. A pin punch has a slender pointed tip and it is used to drive pin or nails out of workpiece. It helps prevent damage to the surface by providing precise point of impact. A drift punch has a tapered end and it's used to align and enlarge holes, as well as to remove pins, bolts, or other fasteners. It is commonly used in automotive repairs. A transfer punch. It is used to accurately transfer hole center from one workpiece to another. It consists of pointed tip and is commonly used in metal working and machining. A prick punch. It has extreme fine pointed tip and is used to mark workpiece with a small indentation or create a pilot hole for drilling. Understanding the different types of punches and their specific use is crucial for selecting appropriate tools for a particular task, ensuring accurate and efficient work while minimizing the risk of damage to the workpiece.
Screwdrivers. Screwdrivers are essentially hand tools used for driving or removing screws with slotted, Phillips, positive, Torx, or other types of heads. They typically consist of a handle and a shaft with a tip that matches the corresponding screw head. Some types of screwdrivers are flathead, Phillips, positives, and other. Flathead screwdriver are also known as slotted screwdriver. A single flat blade that fits into a straight line slot with a slotted screw head. This type of screwdriver come in various sizes to accommodate different screw sizes and are widely used in woodworking, construction, and general household applications. Phillips screwdriver. It is a hand tool designed to tighten or loosen screws with a specific type of head known as Phillips head. The Phillips head screw has a cross-shaped recess and the Phillips screwdriver has corresponding tip shaped like a cross. The design of the Phillips screw and screwdriver allows for better engagement and reduced risk of out compared to traditional slotted screws and screwdrivers. Positive. It has a tip that matches the positive screw recess. The tip is shaped like a cross, but it has additional smaller ribs radiating from the center, which fit into the corresponding grooves in positive screws. This design allows for better engagement and torque transfer, minimizing the risk of damaging the screw head during tightening or loosening. For Torx screwdriver, it is a specialized tool designed to work with screws that have Torx drive, which is a type of screwdriver characterized by its star-shaped or six-pointed recess. For hex screwdriver, or also known as hex key or Allen wrench, it is a hand tool that used to drive screws and bolts with hexagonal heads. The tool itself consists of a long, straight bar with a hexagonal cross-section of the end forming a handle, and the opposite end is usually L-shaped or T-shaped for better grip and torque. And last one is the Robertson screwdriver. The Robinson screwdriver, also known as square drive screwdriver, is a hand tool used to drive screws with square-shaped recesses in their heads. The square drive design provides a more screw grip on the screw and prevents it from coming out during installation or removal. Pliers. Pliers are versatile hand tools designed for gripping, bending, cutting, and manipulating various materials. They typically consist of two handles joined at a fulcrum with jaws at one end to provide a firm grip. Pliers come in various types, each tailored for specific tasks and applications. Here are some common types of pliers. First is split joint pliers. Split joint pliers have an adjustable pivot point that allows the user to adjust the jaw size to accommodate various grip sizes. They are commonly used for gripping and holding objects of different sizes, making them a versatile tool for general maintenance and repair tasks. And the next one is long nose pliers. It is also known as needle nose pliers and have long, tapered jaw that came to a point, allowing for precise gripping in confined spaces or for manipulating small objects. They are commonly used in electrical work, jewelry making, and fine assembly tasks that require intricate handling. The third one is diagonal pliers. It is also known as wire cutters or side cutters. It has sharp, angle jaws that come together to form a cutting edge. They are primarily used for cutting wires, cables, and small gauge metal, making them an essential tool for electricians, technicians, and DIY enthusiasts. Next is locking pliers or device grip pliers. It has a mechanism that allows them to lock in place, enabling them to clamp onto objects securely without requiring continuous grip pressure. They are commonly used for gripping, clamping, and holding objects firmly in place, making them indispensable for various mechanical and household tasks. Next is the groove joint pliers. It is also known as tongue and groove pliers and have adjustable jaws with multiple positions to accommodate different grip sizes. They are commonly used for gripping and turning objects of various shapes and sizes, making them a versatile tool for plumbing, automotive, and general repair tasks. And the last one is the flat nose pliers. The flat nose pliers have a flat, elongated jaws that provide a wide surface area for gripping and bending materials. They are commonly used for holding and manipulating flat objects, as well as for straightening or bending wire and metal sheets in jewelry making, metalworking, and electrical work. Clamping and holding devices. These type of tools are essential, used to secure workpieces, materials, or objects in place during various woodworking, metalworking, and construction tasks. They provide stability and precision, allowing for accurate and safe machining, cutting, drilling, and assembly. These devices come in various types, each designed to serve specific purposes. C-clamp. C-clamps, also known as G-clamps, feature a C-shaped frame with a screw mechanism that tightens the clamp around the workpiece. They are commonly used for securing materials, workbenches, or other surfaces during woodworking, metalworking, and welding tasks. Bar clamp. Bar clamps consist of a long bar with a sliding jaw mechanism that can be adjusted to accommodate different work pieces. Quick release clamp. Quick release clamps, also known as one-handed bar clamps, feature a trigger mechanism that allows for rapid and easy adjustment of the jaw position. They are commonly used for securing materials during woodworking, cabinetry, and assembly tasks, offering quick and convenient operation. Bench vise. A bench vise is a stationary clamping device attached to a workbench or table, featuring two parallel jaws that can be opened and closed during a screw mechanism. Bench vises are commonly used for securing workpieces during various tasks such as sewing, drilling, and filing, providing stability and precision. Pipe clamp. Pipe clamp consists of a length of a pipe with adjustable jaw mechanism that can be used to secure large or irregularly shaped work pieces. And lastly, spring clamp. Spring clamps feature a spring-loaded mechanism that allows for quick and easy opening and closing of the jaws. They are commonly used for securing lightweight materials during woodworking, crafting, and painting tasks, offering a convenient and portable clamping options. Wrenches. Wrenches are essential hand tools used for turning, tightening, or loosening nuts, bolts, and other fasteners. They come in various shapes and sizes to accommodate different types of fasteners and applications. Some types of wrenches are open-end wrench. This type of wrench has U-shaped opening at both ends, each with a different size. They are designed to grip fasteners on two opposite sides and are commonly used in tight spaces where a socket wrench or an adjustable wrench cannot fit. Next one is combination wrench. This feature an opening end wrench and one end and a box end wrench at the other end. The box end has a closed loop that provides better grip on fasteners and allows for higher torque application. Combination wrenches are versatile and commonly used in various mechanical, automotive, and plumbing applications. Next is Allen wrench or the hex key. It has an hexagonal shaped bar that used to turn screws or bolts with hexagonal sockets. They come in various such sizes and are commonly used in assembling furniture, bicycles, machinery, and various household appliances. Next is lever jaw wrench. It is a combination of gripping tools with adjustable jaws which may be locked in place. It may be used as a wrench, clamp, pliers, or vise. Next one is check nut wrench. A check nut wrench is a thin, single-ended or double-ended wrench used for turning check or drum nuts. The thinness of these nuts, often used in narrow spaces, requires the use of a thin wrench. These wrenches are not intended for hard use. The openings are offset at an angle of 15 degrees. And the last two are the T-handle and the T-socket wrenches. The difference between the two: the T-handle wrench features a T-shaped handle with a crossbar at the top, providing a comfortable grip for the user. This design allows for a firm and secure hold, enabling the application of increased torque when turning fasteners. T-socket wrench, also known as T-bar socket wrench, consists of a T-shaped handle with a socket attachment at the end. The socket attachment allows for the insertion of various socket sizes, making it compatible with different fastener sizes and types. These socket wrenches provide enhanced leverage and are commonly used in automotive repair, machinery maintenance, and construction tasks where high torque is necessary for fastening or loosening bolts and nuts. Hacksaw and sawing. A hacksaw is a versatile hand tool used for cutting various material including metal, plastic, and wood. It consists of a fine-toothed blade attached to a frame with a handle, allowing for precise and controlled cutting. Hacksaws are commonly used in metalworking, woodworking, plumbing, and general construction tasks. Here are some key components about hacksaw and proper way of sawing. About the blade types, hacksaw blades come in different types including bimetal blades for cutting metal, high carbon steel blades for general purpose cutting, and carbide guide blades for cutting hard materials such as ceramic or tile. Selecting the appropriate blade type is crucial for achieving efficient and precise cutting results. And as we can see on the table, there is a suitability for cutting according to the teeth per inch. next one is the frame design. Hacksaw frames are typically adjustable and can accommodate various blade lengths to suit different cutting requirements. Some frames also feature tension adjustment mechanism that allow user to adjust the blade tension for optimal cutting performance. And for cutting techniques, when using a hacksaw, it is important to apply steady or even pressure while sawing, maintaining the proper sawing technique such as using long, smooth strokes and allowing the saw to do the work helps ensure accurate and clean cuts without causing damage to the material or the blade. And for safety precautions, when working with a hacksaw, it is essential to wear appropriate personal protective equipment, including safety goggles and gloves, to prevent injuries from flying debris or accidental contact with the blade. Securing the workpiece in a stable position before cutting is also important to maintain control and prevent accidents. Files and filing. Files are hand tool used for shaping, smoothing, and finishing materials such as metal, wood, and plastic. They consist of a hardened steel bar with abrasive teeth along with a working surface. Files are classified into various types, each designed for specific applications and tasks. Here are some common types of files. First is the mill file. A mill file is a flat file with a single cut pattern of parallel rows of teeth. It is used for general purpose filing and smoothing of metal, wood, and plastic. Mill files are available in various lengths and cuts to accommodate different applications. Flat file. A flat file has a rectangular cross-section and used for smoothing and leveling large, flat surfaces. It is commonly used in woodworking, metalworking, and automotive bodywork to remove material and achieve a smooth finish. Third one is pillar file. A pillar file, also known as a hand file, has a tapered shape with the one edge uncut and the other edge single cut. It is used for filing narrow grooves, slots, and keyways. Pillar files are commonly used by machinists and metal workers for precision filing tasks. Next, square file. A square file has a square cross-section and is used for filing square-shaped holes and internal corners. It is commonly used in metalworking and woodworking to create or refine square opening or edges. Next one is the round file. Round file has a cylindrical shape and is used for enlarging round holes and smoothing curved surfaces. It is commonly used in metalworking and woodworking to shape and finish cylindrical and curved openings. Next one is the three-square file. A three-square file, also known as triangular file, has a triangular cross-section and is used for filing internal angles, V-shaped slots, and acute corners. It is commonly used in metalworking and jewelry making to create or refine triangular or V-shaped grooves. Next one is the half-round file. A half-round file has a flat surface on the one side and a round surface on the other, making it suitable for filing flat and curved surfaces. It is commonly used in metalworking, jewelry making, and woodworking to smooth and shape convex and concave surfaces. And the next one is the knife file. A knife file has a tapered, pointed shape and is used for filing narrow slots, keyways, and acute angles. It is commonly used in metalworking and precision engineering to create or refine sharp, intricate shapes. Next is the wording file. It has a narrow, rectangular shape with a safe edge, making it suitable for filing small, delicate openings such as keyways and notches. It is commonly used in locksmithing and watchmaking for intricate and precise filing tasks. And last one, the Swiss pattern file. Swiss pattern files are high-precision files with finely cut teeth, providing a smooth and precise finish. They are commonly used in jewelry making, watchmaking, and instrument making, where intricate and delicate filing work is required. Chisels and chipping. Chisels are cutting tools with a sharp, beveled edge that are used to curve, shape, and cut hard materials such as wood, metal, and stone. They come in various types, each designed for specific application and task. First is the flat cold chisel. A flat cold chisel has a flat, beveled cutting edge and is used for cutting and shaping metal. It is commonly used in metalworking, stone masonry, and construction for cutting and shaping hard materials. Next one is cape chisel. Cape chisel has a narrow, pointed cutting edge and is used for cutting keyways, slots, and grooves in metal and other materials. It is commonly used in metalworking and machining for creating narrow, precise cuts and channels. Next one is the round nose chisel. It has rounded cutting edge and is used for carving and shaping curved surfaces and contours in wood and other materials. Next is diamond point chisel. It has a sharp diamond-shaped cutting edge and is used for carving and shaping hard materials such as stone, concrete, and masonry. It is commonly used in stone masonry, construction, and sculpting for creating precise and intricate designs and texture. Did you know that chisels are typically struck with a mallet or hammer to apply the necessary force for cutting and shaping materials? When using chisels, it is essential to study and maintain a steady and controlled striking motion to avoid damaging the chisel or the workpiece. Additionally, wearing appropriate personal protective equipment such as safety goggles and gloves is important to prevent injuries from flying debris or accidental contact with the chisel. Next topic is all about soldering. It is a process that involves joining two or more metal components together by melting and flowing a filler metal known as a solder into the joint. The solder is typically a low melting point alloy that forms a bond between the workpieces without melting the base metal, and soldering is widely used in electronics, plumbing, metalworking, and jewelry making, among other fields. Here are the key components involved in the soldering process. A soldering iron is a hand tool with a heated metal tip that is used to melt the solder and create a bond between the workpieces. Soldering irons come in various wattages and tip sizes to accommodate different soldering requirements. Moreover, here are some materials used in soldering. Solder is a fusible metal alloy with a low melting point that is used to create a bond between the working pieces. Common types of solder includes lead-based solder and lead-free solder, each with its own melting point and application suitably. Flux is a chemical cleaning agent that is applied to the metal surface before soldering to remove oxidation and improve the wetting and flowing of the solder. It helps the solder adhere to the workpieces and prevents the formation of oxides that can inhibit the soldering processes. In soldering, there is a typical steps which we follow. First, clean the surfaces of the workpieces to be soldered to ensure proper adhesion. Apply flux to the cleansed surfaces to facilitate the soldering process. Next, heat the soldering iron to the appropriate temperature for the type of solder being used. Ensure that the soldering iron tip is tinned or coated with a thin layer of solder to enhance heat transfer and improve solder flow. Third, touch the soldering iron tip to the joint to be soldered, allowing it to heat the workpieces. Once the joint reaches the appropriate temperature, apply the solder to the joint, allowing it to flow and create a strong bond between the workpieces. And lastly, allow the solder to cool and solidify, forming a secure and durable bond between the workpieces. Avoid disturbing the joint during the cooling process to ensure a strong and reliable soldered connection. Did you know that proper soldering techniques and equipment maintenance are essential for achieving high-quality solder joints? It is crucial to follow safety precautions such as using soldering iron stands, wearing appropriate eye protection, and working in a well-ventilated area to minimize the risk of burns, eye injuries, and exposures to harmful fumes. Lastly, other small tools. First one is the thinner snips. Thinner snips are handheld tools used for cutting and trimming thin sheets of metal, particularly in HVAC, or the heating, ventilation, and air conditioning, and sheet metal fabrication. They are available in various sizes and designs, including straight cut, left cut, right cut versions, allowing for precise and clean cuts in different directions. Other small tool is the scrapers. First one is the bearing scraper. It is a specialized tool used for removing old gasket material, paint, rust, and other debris from the surface of bearings and other machinery parts. It helps ensure a smooth and clean surfaces for proper functioning and maintenance of the bearings and the other components. Next scraper is the 3-square or triangular file. This type of hand file with triangular cross-section and primarily used for filing internal angles, sharp corners, and V-shaped studs in metal, wood, and other materials. And the next one is the flat scraper. Flat scraper is a hand tool with a flat, broad blade used for removing paint, varnish, rust, and other unwanted materials from surfaces. It is commonly used in woodworking, metalworking, and renovation projects for surface preparation and restoration tasks. And lastly, the machinist tool chest. It is a specialized storage container designed to organize and protect various precision tools and equipment used by machinists, mechanics, and engineers. It typically features multiple drawers and compartments to accommodate a variety of tools, including wrenches, micrometers, calipers, and other precision measuring and cutting instruments.
Lastly, for application, here is how we utilize the tools at home. Summary: hand tools are Benchworks' unsung heroes, delivering precision, adaptability, workmanship, safety, and durability. Their significance in a variety of industries cannot be overestimated, as they help to improve work quality, safety, and the development of skilled craftsmen. Hand tools continue to play an important part in sculpting our material environment, whether it's molding wood, assembling electronics, or crafting beautiful jewelry. Their lasting significance stems not only for their practical utility, but also from the bond they create between the craftsmen and their work. And this is our report. We are the Group 2. Thank you.